Ooh. Greetings, fellow human beings. Finally, here it is. The process took way longer than it should have had, but finally, here we are. So, if you remember, I told you that last summer I didn't shoot much for several reasons. One minor reason was the humidity and the heat combined was too hot and humid for me to be outside shooting. The other reason was because of my e-bike was broken and no shop wanted to repair it because it's a new kind of e-bike, and people were not sure if it was legal or not. Mine is legal. Anyway, but the main reason is, where should I put this guy first? Okay. The main reason is this little guy here. This is the Lustre external hard drive Rikiki. Rikiki in French means something like super tiny. It's a slang word, I guess. And at the time, in 2010, it was the smallest of its kind. And my late father bought me because he knew I like very tiny and unintrusive stuff. So that was my main hard drive for the last, I guess, 15 years. And at the beginning of last summer, I wanted to review my old photograph to see if I improved over time or just to look back at what I did to get some inspiration and stuff. So I plugged it to the computer, but then I got busy, as it's usually the case. And I don't know why I let it plugged to the computer overnight. The next morning I came, I think maybe I might have hit the computer or the hard drive a little bit. And when I opened the computer, everything was gone. All the pictures from the last 10 years, my first 10 years of street photography, everything was gone. So I went through so many different methods to try to recover them. Some of them free, some of them I paid for. Unfortunately, I really got almost 10%, not even 10%, maybe 5% of the pictures, and everything else was corrupted and unusable. So I lost my first 10 years of street photography. And for a very long time, I wanted to print my stuff, and that was the prompt to finally do it. I was so devastated that I thought, okay, now it's time for me to put the things on actual physical objects and not only digital. So that's what I did. Actually, before we open this guy, I want to show you the first sample I got, and I will tell you the process, the company I chose and everything. So just a second. Okay, so here it is. My very first street photography book. Let's not break the lassie. By the way, it works. Now it works, so I really don't get it. It's been reliable for the last 15 years, but I guess that's my fault. I shouldn't have let plug to the computer overnight, and maybe I knock it, or I don't know what happened, but now it works, so whatever. But yeah, this is my very first street photography book, and the title is Matsuri at Night, and this is a combination of the different pictures I took at different Matsuris. In case you don't know, a Matsuri is a festival last summer, and as you can see, the picture goes all around the front, the back, and even the edge cover. Yeah, and it's a hardcover. I'm going to show you in a bit. Actually, I'm going to show you now. Little introduction about myself. It's too bright, you cannot see. And then pictures. And I chose here the very first picture. You can see it goes from one side to the other, and there is no folding here in the middle. It's called flat binding. So then you can really enjoy the picture from one side to the other without any obstruction here, without any other fold in the middle. So this is the reason why I chose this. I wanted to have wide pictures. Another wide picture right there. A little too bright, maybe I'm right in front of the window. Here, two different pictures. But yeah, I'm going to show you that in a bit. But Oh, I really like this one too. Okay, so the product is, I'm gonna say, pretty high quality. I want to say very high quality. And I went through a company called Photobook right there. I guess they're based in Indonesia, but don't quote me on that, I'm not so sure. And now let me tell you about the process. Because I started to make this photobook at the beginning of last summer, or maybe middle, because it was middle and July. And I reached the company and we had this very first book. Actually, that's the second sample, because the first one had a little issue with the binding process there. But anyway, the first sample was very quick to arrive here in Japan, and the communication was great. I had to deal with somebody called Ivory, and yeah, he was very kind. He replied all my questions. He was very fast in his response, and I got the sample like very quickly. The first one, as I said, had a issue, and they reissued another one like a week after I told them about the problem, and this one is just like perfect, you know. So I was very happy with that. But then when I was handed over to the bulk section of the company, the problem started. And I don't know if I was just unlucky or the timing was wrong or what, but the communication was lacking. I was sending emails. I didn't get any replied. It was pretty long to get a quote for the very few copies I asked, maybe because it was too few, not a very interesting customer for them, I don't know. But the process took until just a few weeks ago, I received not a few weeks ago, last week I think I received the package. I didn't open it yet because I'm so busy. But yeah, so they told me that it was a technical issue, they couldn't get my emails, and then they told me they had other issues I'm not gonna get into right now. But yeah, so whether or not it's true, I don't know. But finally, when they apologized and told me the reasons why they couldn't get my emails, and they say that they will prioritized, difficult to say, my order, then actually I got it within a week. I was very surprised, you know. But yeah, so do I recommend the company? I guess I will, because they are cheaper than the competition, as far as I found. The quality is there, you know, I really like it. It's sturdy, it's finally, I mean, the second copy is well made. I'm gonna find out if the rest is too. And beside the problem I had, which I don't know if, you know, was just unluck, everything went okay, you know. So if I didn't have those technical issues they told me about, maybe the process would have been faster. And I hope, because I'm planning to do other books, whether for selling or just even for me, if it's just one copy, this one will be mine. And so I made 10 more copies, and those will be for sale. So let's see, first of all, how they are. Where is the opening of this box? I'm not sure. One thing, it's well packaged, so it's not gonna be damaged, especially using a knife, you know. So now let's try to get this out of the box. It's pretty heavy. Okay, that's the package. Again, well wrapped. Okay, so the books are not wrapped themselves. It's just one stack of books. So I have to be very careful now. And yeah, you cannot see yet, guys, but let me see. Comparing to the proof copy. Yeah, it's just the same, okay. All right, so cannot really see, but yeah, that's a stack of 10 copies of the books, and they seem to be identical. Let me see angles. Okay, the inside. Yeah, the colors are the same, very vibrant. I chose also a specific paper. I will tell you everything in the detail of the video, description, of the video. So if you are interested with this. But yeah, the pictures are pretty popping, pretty bright. I like that a lot. Here another double page photo. They are not all double page, but just let me show you another one maybe you didn't see yet. All right, be here, right there. I don't know if I'm going to show you every pages, because if you are interested in the book, maybe you want to discover by yourself. Of course, it's different to see physically and just through internet. But yeah, as far as I can see from here, there is no issue, and that's exactly the same book, and yeah, it looks great. So, my very first street photography book, titled Matsuri at Night. And so this project, actually there is a video on YouTube with the same title, and I'm planning to do other books with the same titles as the videos, although probably I will combine different pictures, not only from that video, because otherwise the book will be thin. That's 62 pages, I think, forgotten right now, but again, everything will be explained in the description of the video. So yeah, that much thick, very nice paper, hardcover, popping colors, you know, everything. I went straight away for the highest quality I could. Other pages like that, because colors are very important, and I think Matsuris are pretty colorful. So you won't see the Matsuri, like the parade in itself, because that was not the purpose of that specific street photography session, but you will see from the crowd point of view. You know, I focused on the people attending and enjoying, the families, the kids, the friends, the couples, you know, and details of the stands selling food, selling toys and stuff. So that's what this book is about. And yes, this is a deep dive into the atmosphere of summer Matsuri in Japan. So now the book will be $50 each copy. This doesn't include the shipping fee, because depending on where you are in the world, it's going to be more or less expensive. If you live in Asia from Japan, it's going to be less expensive. If you live elsewhere like Europe or America, it's going to be more expensive. So the shipping is not included. I understand that the price is quite high, but first of all, the quality is there. Second, I invest from my own money, so of course I don't want to lose money. And third, it's a very limited edition, since there are only 10 copies. And I'm not planning to do any more copies of this particular project, just because I like to keep it as is, you know, rare. So I will make other books, and probably again in smaller numbers of copies, maybe a little more than just 10. This one is a first try, so I really don't know how it's going to go. So that's why I made only 10 copies. But anyway, if you are interested, I will leave my email in the description of this video, so you can reach me there. You can tell me if you are interested. Also, I will sell only one copy per person. I hope you understand that. And yeah, just tell me your name, your address, probably your phone number. Sometimes it's required. And then I will tell you how much it costs, including the shipping. You will confirm if you're still interested, and then I will ship it to you wherever you are in the world. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with this experience. That's why I want to do it again. And colors, because I love them, was one of my first criteria, you know, to have bright popping colors. But recently I start to be doing black and white street photography again. So maybe the next book will be a black and white street photography book. I'm not sure yet. I have so many ideas, so many projects. But yeah, so the reason why I finally, after so many years thinking about it, made a physical product is because I made a mistake with this little digital device and left it overnight, lost 10 years. Can you imagine 10 years? My first 10 years until I started this YouTube channel just a few years ago, because I have another, it's not right there, but I have another external hard drive, one for the family, family pictures, documents and stuff. One for YouTube, where all my recent pictures now are on. And that one was only for street photography for the first 10 years. And like 99% is gone. So that's the reason why finally I kicked my butt and I did this project I'm pretty proud of. And that's a new adventure. Actually, give me a second. Actually, I also made, let me see, a much easier, faster, cheaper process. I made postcards. These are printed in Japan, so easy to reprint. Yeah, this one, a little bit overexposed. Here again, Matsuri, I really like this picture. Some neon lights, Dotonbori, you know, Osaka, of course. Again, which way? This way. Yeah, just how many different pictures? Yeah, maybe just 5 actually, just 5 different postcards, and the back is like this. Ah, too bright, you cannot see. But anyway, you can put your address there. There is a little rectangle for the stamp. And those will be sold at the cafe. For those of you who don't know, I run the Country Home Cafe downtown Osaka. And yeah, those will be there. And again, I'm very happy with these. Again, the paper is really high quality. I wanted to have the same as professional postcards. And yeah, the colors, again, very popping, very bright. The touch is nice as well. And I really wanted to have the marking on the back for the address and the place for the stamp and enough space to write your message or just to keep it for you as a collector or whatever. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with these. So I'm gonna start printing more. I mean, it's gonna take time because I'm very busy. I want to have big posters to decorate our house and maybe to sell as well. But yeah, so if you're looking for a company that is cheap, that makes good quality, and that when they have no problem are very responsive and fast, I would recommend Photobook. And if you know other companies that are also cheap, that you tried and you're happy with the results and the service side of it, let me know. I'm always interested. I mean, they are close to Japan, so for me, probably that's the most practical. Japanese company I tried, but the price, like one copy was the price for 10 copies, you know, in Japan, unfortunately. So I really wanted to use Japanese service because the quality is there. I can be face-to-face interacting with them and everything, but the price is way over there. And I mean, if it was just for me, even just for me, it's too high. But if I'm planning to sell, that's gonna be like impossible. One copy, the price will be way too high. So yeah, that's it. So now you know the reason why I didn't shoot much last summer. And I think that was for a good reason, being busy preparing this book. The process is that you put the picture, they have a template on their homepage, and you put yourself the pictures. You can let the AI do, but I don't recommend that. The AI doesn't understand how the pictures should be laid. Actually, one more thing before I finish this video is that I chose the layout, the order of the pictures carefully, not only to match colors, or actually to create contrasts, but also to tell little stories between different pictures. So maybe some of you, if you buy the book, you will see some of them are pretty obvious, some others are more subtle, but it's just a game for me to create like little, you know, connection between the two pictures on side by side. So, all right, so I guess that's it for now. If you are interested, again, everything will be in the description of this video. If you are a photographer yourself, I highly recommend that you try even just a simple postcard. It's pretty easy to do. You don't need to do a ton of them at first. And it's relatively cheap. That's the cheapest when you start printing your work. But that's really something, you know, that's a different feeling to actually touch what you made and to be able to show them physically to the people around you. So you can make posters, you can make postcards, later maybe you can make zines, magazines, books, you know, but that's something I recommend, and that's something I wanted to do for a long time. I don't know why I waited that long, but finally I'm very happy I did. I'm very proud of this first book, and I'm looking forward to create other books, as is something I like to do. I like, you know, to choose the pictures and to lay them in the book, and to try to create something cohesive and tell a story through the book. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you have any question, reach me in the comment section. If you want to order, again, my email address will be in the description. And as usual, until next time, enjoy the ride and spread the love.